Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, everyone. This video is a bit different than my usual Sonic discussion videos because today I will not be discussing about a regular Sonic game, but instead the very popular Sonic fan game called Sonic Omens. You may have heard or have seen footage of this fan game on multiple fan game showcase channels such as Blue Vivacity. And you know, this fan game in particular has garnered very mixed reception. Some people say it's very good, others say it's not that good, and a lot of the game is style over substance. They say that it looks well made and flashy, but ultimately is not that good when you're playing it. So yeah, the game has been getting mixed reception for a while. But then, about last year, it was revealed that Ouroboros Studios, the developers behind Sonic Omens, were attempting to monetize the game in some way. People claim that they were using exclusive content locked behind Patreon paywalls to incentivize people into donating money to the studio. And this was met with a lot of criticism, and they ended up distancing the game from the Patreon, and for a while there was silence as the game just slipped out of the public conscious of Sonic fans. But then again, in August of 2022, Sonic Omens released its final part, effectively completing the game. And once again, discussion in the Sonic fandom was on this game. There was a lot more criticism for the fan game this time, particularly on Twitter.com, where people relentlessly made fun of the game for being poorly made, having bad voice acting, and some really weird dialogue especially, and the game having some story elements that felt comical to say the least, like Chris Thorndike dying and Sonic visiting his grave. Then on the 13th of August, Twitter user by the handle @SonicOmens released a 25-page Google document called Ouroboros Downfall, going into detail of the shady practices of Ouroboros Studios and the bad things they've done. I'm gonna briefly go over this document, but I first want to say how poetic it is that a studio called Ouroboros is seemingly eating themselves alive. Alright, so the document starts off with, "Hello, my name is Farkle and I am the writer of this document. You may wonder why I'm in the @SonicOmens Twitter account. Well, I did ask the owner of the account if he could publish my document, so no, I don't own the Twitter account. Anyway, this document was written because of Ouroboros Studios' actions. They have been involved in harassment, paywalling Sonic Omen previews behind a Patreon, and on a Russian Patreon equivalent. The project also stole music from Cars 2, the video game, and they're spreading lies about the past drama." Okay, that was kind of funny. So yeah, the first part of the document, they're basically just going into detail of how Ouroboros is essentially monetizing Sonic Omens, and obviously I'm gonna leave the link to this in the description. But then, let's go over here to Dragon of the Edge. This is very interesting. Dragon of the Edge is a DreamWorks How to Train Your Dragon fan game. So you might wonder, what does that have to do with Ouroboros? Sonic Omens wasn't their first fan game to hide beta builds behind a paywall subscription. So basically what this is saying is that this is not the first time Ouroboros has done this before. And then they go on to continue basically saying that they discovered that this existed way before Sonic 2020, which was what Sonic Omens was originally called. And then the document writer then continues with, "Sonic Omen's GameJolt page has the most amount of followers out of any Sonic game on that site. Since GameJolt is a website where most Sonic fan games are downloadable, this makes it the most popular Sonic fan game, according to Ouroboros. But that begs the question, what makes it popular? Is it because of a controversy surrounding the game? Here's the most notable thing about the page. Why does it have ads? If you are using GameJolt to publish a game, you have the option to turn ads on or off. The option even says only do this if you don't want your game monetized or if your game is subject to a license that doesn't allow monetization." And I think this is actually very important because I did not know this. I thought ads on GameJolt were like just automatic. I didn't know that creators could turn them on and off. And this means that if you see ads on the Sonic Omens page, it is completely the choice of the publisher, of the developers who put it there. So we know that they're still trying to monetize parts of the game, which a lot of people are against. So let's continue. So after all of this, he goes into some pretty personal details, I guess, things that I'd consider private, and I don't want to go over them in this video. But what you need to know is that members of Ouroboros Studios, or at least people closely affiliated with them, they did harass people who criticized the game. They harassed people who said bad things about the game, obviously. They harassed and tried to make fun of other people making fan games, such as Chaos X. He's known for making Sonic Impact, so that's something you should definitely know about them. And then we get to what I think is a pretty funny part of his document. John Rise is one of the composers for Sonic Omens. He is known for tracks such as Ciao Paradise and Area 99. The music is kinda okay, but what if I told you that one of the songs is a rearranged track from Cars 2, the video game? Basically, he took the song, changed the instruments, and claimed that the song was original. I'm sorry, I just find this so funny. This guy took music from Cars 2, the video game. Anyway, let's move on. And then a bit later in the document, it reveals that the voice actor for Eggman and Sonic Omens was attempting the Maria boss, and he was attempting it on stream. The developers were there, and they were making fun of him, causing him to rage quit. And that is really hilarious. Okay, so now we get into some very uncomfortable territory. I'm just gonna read what's on the document so you guys understand what I mean. So recently in my private server, someone found an underwear texture for Maria. On the texture is written bad girl. And then the person says, like, what the actual F, she is 12, what the actual F. This counts as sexualizing minors, and whoever thought it was a good idea to make this is an effing pedophile. And that is basically the end of a document, and the last paragraph is just telling people not to play the game and go play other things. So I just wanted to give my own 2 cents on this whole thing, and explain to you how I feel about it. So yeah, obviously I'm not comfortable with a lot of the things that Ouroboros Studios have done according to this document, and I feel like as a community of people who really like Sonic and we really like Sonic fan games, we should not support this in any way, shape, or form, because if this is all true, that is, we don't want these type of people in our community, and we don't want them making the games we play. It's one thing to monetize a fan game and then react badly to it. I understand that, you know, maybe they thought that they deserved money for their hard work or something like that, but whatever. That could be chalked up as a simple mistake of fans getting a bit too ambitious for their own good. But going out and harassing people, and not just harassing random people who don't like your game, but harassing people who worked on your game, making fun of your voice actors when they're trying to play your game and your level design is so bad that, that they're having mental breakdowns trying to beat your terrible bosses, that is not a good thing. And then, you know, I guess the cherry on top would be the Maria stuff. That is also extremely weird and creepy, and I don't think we should even allow them get away with it if this is true, because that means that, well, the implications are, you can guess for yourself. So yeah, that is my opinion on Sonic Omens so far, even though I have not played it, and it is very strange that I have consumed so much Sonic Omens drama, and I have learned so much about this game, but I have never once played it. So I wouldn't say, that's the thing, I wouldn't say it's a bad game, because I haven't played it, but judging by the drama surrounding it, I don't think it's a Sonic fan game worth your time.